Can we just take a moment to appreciate how happy this color makes me? I'm like the color of golden honey. I am the bee.
I am the queen bee.
As queen of the bees, I want you to listen to me. I'm going to be giving you some free advice today. And this free advice is something that is part of a series of videos where you can go watch the playlist. I'll link below. And also, there's a free Facebook group that I'll be letting you join if you so want to do. It is in the description where I post daily, almost daily, about some marketing and free advice for you. I'm going to be talking today about how to get started with video. In some of my other videos, I've already mentioned that going towards video is a good way to improve your marketing, your Instagram. Believe it or not, my source of income is not usually YouTube. I do marketing consulting. So if you could please help me out and inspire me to make more videos like this by subscribing and turning on the notifications, it'll help me out a lot. This is the time where if you're binge watching my content and you just want to get to the juicy bits, go to this time on the screen. If not, listen to my introduction for I'm Queen Bee. My name is Megan. I'm a slightly crazy, freelancing entrepreneur, digital nomad lady who does a lot of photography, video, digital and social media marketing consulting. This is not a sponsored video. Video is getting so important. Now, I don't expect you to edit like I do. Personally, I use Adobe. I use Premiere Pro and very rarely After Effects. I started off on Final Cut Pro, but just decided that Premiere Pro was a little bit easier. It's harder to learn at first, but in the end, I felt like it was just easier and more reactive to what I wanted it to do. Smartphones are so advanced and they're basically little computers in your pocket. Video is getting so important for everything online. I'm going to be talking to you today the best apps to start with for editing in 2020. Or if you're a YouTuber like me, who spends 8 to 60 hours editing just one video on very complicated software on a very powerful computer, but you get tired of doing that. So sometimes you just want to make some quick video content on your phone for Instagram or your other social media. I'm going to show you which apps you can use which will help you make a pretty decent video. One thing me and many other business entrepreneurs and marketing professionals are recommending is TikTok.
You can have no following, post once, and get 1 million views. This is very rare, and I'm just fascinated people's ability to say no.
What scares people of TikTok?
Judgment of other people. They're worried about their friends saying that that's for kids and it's stupid.
TikTok is just growing and growing. It's also one of the easiest apps to go viral on, unlike YouTube. This app actually encourages copying, so if you see a trend or many people recreating the same video, feel free to copy it. And in fact, it teaches you editing techniques and how to stop the camera, have more personality. It teaches you how to go with the beat of the music. It's really useful if you're just beginning to get into video and you're not quite sure what to do. You can learn by watching others on the app. You can connect your Instagram, your YouTube, or your Twitter account to the app. And I find that out of all the apps out there, this has the most leave and follow rate out of all the other apps I've ever used. So usually when people are in an app like YouTube, they're unlikely to go click on your links in the description. They're unlikely to go follow you on all your social medias. They're just gonna stay in YouTube. Same thing with Instagram. If you put your YouTube link in your Instagram account, it's unlikely that people are going to follow your Instagram and then go click on your YouTube account and subscribe there. It's just unlikely because people are lazy, and once they're in one app, that's their mindset. They're not thinking, I'm going to go devote myself and follow you everywhere. It's very rare, and those are great fans if you have them. However, with TikTok, something about it, people will leave TikTok to go follow you on other platforms. I get quite a lot of followers from TikTok on my Instagram and my YouTube. TikTok solves multiple problems at once. It gives you music to use, which is popular, and because it's such a short segment, it is unlikely to get copyrighted. However, if you were to import your TikTok video to YouTube, it would be copyright striked for some of those more famous songs. However, you can upload your TikTok videos to Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram without problem. Also, when you download one of your videos, it gives you a watermark. So that watermark on your video can sometimes be annoying. However, I just think of it as advertising. When I upload a TikTok video onto my Instagram story, people are seeing my TikTok username and they can go follow me there. Not only does it provide the music, it's basically an in-app editor. As you're making the video, you're editing it, and also you can add effects afterwards to edit it even further. TikTok gives you inspiration for others, music, editing, download your video, share to other platforms, and it's a social media platform so you can grow your accounts as well. The next app I'm going to recommend is actually one that most TikTokers use to edit their TikTok videos to be a little bit extra and more than what the TikTok editing app can do itself. It's called the InShot app. I personally use the InShot app, and I do pay for the pro version because I wanted to remove the watermark. It's good because you can actually take videos from your own smartphone and combine them together into multiple clips. It has music for you, and it lets you do different formats. So you can do square for like Instagram format, you can do vertical for TikTok format, you can do horizontal as well for YouTube format, and you can export pretty long videos out of it, unlike some other apps that crash if it's too long. InShot is available for Apple and Android, but let's get into some Apple versus Android. So if you want a free app that's pretty easy to use, for iPhone, you can use iMovie. For Android, you can use Filmora Go. If you want a more professional editing software for Apple and you don't mind spending a bit, you can use LumaFusion. For a professional editing app that you spend a bit for Android, you can use KineMaster Pro. One video editor you can use on your laptop, computer, or your smartphone is Adobe Premiere's Rush. It's kind of like the easy version of Premiere Pro. I think it's a good beginner step if you want to start getting into more professional editing apps, and it's able to use on Apple or Android. I prefer learning a product that's usable on all types of computers or devices. What I like to use Rush for are like really quick edits, Facebook ads, things like that, because I don't really want to spend time going into a more complicated editor. It's a good middle step from switching from just using your smartphone editor to a computer editor, and it kind of bridges the gap in between, which can further you in your video making career. So those are my beginner suggestions for how to get started on doing easy video content of your own. If you're ready for the more advanced step of going from smartphone to full computer editing for like YouTube videos, I'll do another video about that, which will be in my useful video playlist that I'll link below. And please subscribe, turn on notifications. In today's video, comment shout out goes out to these three for my Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. If you want to be shouted out in my next video, please make sure to comment. Thanks for watching, check out my other videos, and have a great day.